Hi Kizzy, welcome. It is Friday, did you know? And we are going to multitask. I'm gonna paint my nails while I tell you about my day. Because Loki, I had a really fun day. Like, it was very whimsical. Yeah. So, basically, I kind of took today as kind of like a, reward for doing good on my exams, you know? Because sometimes you just need to reward yourself when you did something really good, you know? And so, like, I took Coley to school, which is so much fun. I love taking Coley to school, it's always a highlight. And then I saw Stevens, I did some volunteering, got some volunteer hours going, back up again, which I was very happy about because Loki Stevens is the GOAT and I missed her. And that was so much fun. You know, I love like volunteering with Stevens. She's so much fun. And then I went to the town center and I looked around Barnes and Noble for a bit, you know, just a little browsing. I was gonna maybe get the book Jade City. It's like a really like good like sci-fi fantasy, no, sci-fi book that I really wanted to get, but the one time I go with the actual intent of buying it, they don't have it, which I thought was just so kind. But yeah. And then after that, I went to Ulta. I got a new eyebrow pencil because Loki, I need eyebrows for tomorrow. I know that's right. And then what else? And then I got lunch. I got some Chick-fil-A, a little reward. And then I went to Michael's and I got some red ribbon for the Conan concert so that Coley and I can accessorize with it. Very excited. Dude, we literally got the last, well, I got the last red shiny ribbon in Michael's. Like, all the other ones were like muted and like they weren't the glossy. It was just like matte. And I'm like, guys, no, that's not gonna work. You know, we have to go full out here. But yeah, so I was so happy I was able to find that. Loki, it took me a minute to find the ribbon in that store, which, you want to know something kind of silly? It was in the one place I didn't look. Like, of course. Like, of course. Like, the one corner of the store. I did not look for ribbon. Oh, the ribbon section. Dude. Crazy. I know. And then after that, I was done with all the things I needed to get done at the town center, so I went to UCF and I did some studying. I did my pre-lab. I read all, like, what I like to do for bio, because I don't always have the most time to study for it because I study so much with Kim, is that I always take one day when I'm not studying for Kim and when we start a new bio chapter and just read the PowerPoint and annotate it. Like, I'll read the annotated notes. No, I'll read the chapter notes that the professor wants us to have, like, done, like, throughout the weeks and stuff. But I find if I read and annotate all the chapters that we're doing as just like okay, like, these are reoccurring words, pay attention to them in the chapter reading, I find I can, like, you know, low-key lock in a little bit more. Low-key gonna have to lock in for this next test. It's all plant reproduction. Like, dude, really? Like, really? That's what we're doing? That? Mm-mm. Dude, why does it look so difficult? Like, why do a plant got all that going on? There is no need. You're a plant. You're a plant. Like, no need for all of that. Personally, in my opinion. In my sincerest opinion, it looks very difficult. But I'll survive. I always do. Look at this might need 3 coats. Because it's like kind of sheer. like silver polish. But yeah, so I was able to do that. I got all my charts done for my lab report that I need to write. So then now I just have to focus on writing it. But I had to ask the TA a few questions just on formatting, just because I want to make sure, like, before I, like, spend all my time writing it, like, I am doing it in the correct format. Low-key crazy, I know. Who would have guessed you should do that? Totally unheard of. Okay, I kind of just want, like, this one section. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. But yeah, and then I studied at UCF, and then, let's see. And then so I then early, because you could check in early for the conference that I'm going to, so I just decided to do that because I was on campus anyways. So happy I did that, because apparently there's going to be super long lines for it tomorrow morning, and I just don't want to deal with that. Low-key, like, guys, like, let's not make this difficult. Hold on. But yeah. And then, let me see, what else is there to yap about? Bro, I'm so excited for the conference tomorrow. Like, it literally fills my little nerd medical school heart with glee. I'm like, yes, tell me all the information about your schools. Like, I want to know all of it. And also, there's some DO schools coming, which will be interesting, because I don't know too much about DO, but I would like to learn a little bit more. You know, always keep your options open. But yeah, so I'm quite excited. I hope I can make some good, like, networking connections, you know? And I hope the people in my section are vibes. Like, I hope I can vibe with someone, you know? Like, have a little conference buddy. You feel me? But yeah. I don't know. What else is going to talk about, bro? Low-key, I keep you so updated over text. Like, when I get to these videos, I'm like, oh, what am I to do? Yeah. The rest of the video, just silence. I'm just doing my nails. Imagine it. Yeah. Low-key, I'm gonna rant about. Do I want to actually? I don't know. Hello, Jane. Okay, hold on. Let me check how cute these have come out. Do I like these? Oh, I haven't painted my nails this color in a hot second. Like, look at that. They're silver. Yeah. Okay, I think 2 coats is enough. Don't want to overdo it. No, we just let them dry. They're pretty. Look at the tiny little bottle. Look at that. It's beautiful. Um. Okay. I see how it is. That was so adorable, actually. So fabuloso. But yeah, low key. I'm excited to do my Conan nails. Like, I'm so excited. I have, like, the idea in my head. And, like, okay, see, I was gonna do, what should I call it? Sirius's constellation already. Like, I was kind of thinking about it, but, like, I didn't know if that was, like, too niche. Like, I needed, like, you to also think that. And Mooney doesn't have a constellation, does he? No, because he's the moon. No, but there was a lupus. I thought there was a lupin. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. We're gonna go to Google. Google, where are you? Not actually. I'm in Safari. Everyone knows this. Safari. Where art thou? Oh my gosh. What? Yeah, because... Oh, there's a lupus constellation, right? Lupus. Yeah, okay. I wasn't... Guys, me when I do the wolf and dog nails. Or maybe that's just, like, crazy. To a crazy extent. I don't know. Dang, they're similar constellations. I'll give it that. I will give them that. They are very similar constellations. But yeah. Okay, I'll answer that later. I'm tired. Dude, I looked at my alarm. 5:25 a.m. Because I have to shower. I have to do my hair. I have to do my makeup. I have to eat. I have to probably caffeinate. That early? I'm probably gonna have to caffeinate. Because, like, I was gonna wake up at 6 and leave at 7:10, but that only gives me an hour and 10 minutes. But, like, if I wake up at 5:20, I might wake up at 5:30. Like, let me give myself an extra 5 minutes. You know? And maybe I am overshooting, but also I want to be, like, awake enough to drive and not stress about the drive. Loki, that reminds me, I need to get the address for maps tomorrow morning. Okay, see, like, they linked it in the email to a Google map, and I don't want that. I just want normal map. Thank you very much. I just want map. Screenshot. Screenshot is a person's best friend. And that should get to me on Lemon Creek Boulevard if I did that right. Yep. Because that will make it to where... How will I go? Where will I be? Yep, so that takes me right there, which leads right into the parking garage. If I did that right. Yep, I did. I cooked. I simply fear I cooked with that. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't think this is an everyday color for me, but it'll look nice with the outfit because, like, it's all black. Yeah, and low-key, I didn't feel like putting, like, this is just normal polish. I didn't feel like busting out my gels and doing, like, a ballerina color because, like, I'd have to get the lamp out. And when I wanted to take them off in, like, a day or two, like, I'd have to Dremel them off. Like, these ones I could just, like, dip in acetone and they'll, like, dissolve. But yeah. But no, I'm very excited for the conference tomorrow, as I know I've said before. But I don't know. Like, it's nice to know what my options are, you know? And I know these aren't all my options. Like, there are more medical schools than the ones that are just coming. And I definitely need to look into some neurology programs in other places. But I am very excited about the schools that are coming. Yeah. I can't wait to update you. I will send you a voice note. Once I know the event and once I get home. Or maybe I'll do it the day after because, like, I'm gonna be... Yes, I will. Yes, I will be. Hello. Brittany, what do you want? What do you want? I do not care about accept. No, I do not. But yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I think that's kind of all I have to say for today. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I kept you updated about my week. It was like exam week for me basically, so it was quite stressful. Ugh, dude, I don't know if it's because like today's like the first day I haven't had to worry about an exam for like the past like 2 weeks, but like I just felt so much like just calmer. And I think because I took today, and although I am technically doing a lot tomorrow, I'm not like studying, so it's kind of like a brain break almost to me. Like I can just be like, okay, just taking today to do what I need to do. Like, I was able to do everything I wanted to do today. I hit the stores that I needed to go to. I was able to do the studying that I needed to go to. Technically, I planned to not do any studying today, but I'm happy I was able to get a jump start of what I would have had to do on Sunday. So I was very happy about that. I read through all this stuff. Like, I need to do like my chemistry notes and the homework, and then I'm gonna do the bio notes. I'm gonna rewatch the lecture she did because low-key I was so focused on the exam review that I don't really remember much of the lecture for this upcoming chapter. So I'm gonna rewatch that and take any notes that I missed. Yeah, I have a practice worksheet to go through for chemistry for practice. Who would have seen that coming? I need to look at some calculus notes because low-key, because I was studying, I kind of fell behind, I think, a week in my calc notes, but that should be good. Like, give me an hour and I got them. I'm not too worried about that. Do some practice questions. Like, I just need to set aside, like, 2 hours to, like, get re-caught up in calc. But yeah. And I gotta figure out this stuff for lead, because we have a group project, and, like, we have to do an interview, but the interview's due next month, but the people just aren't emailing me back. Well, they emailed me back once, but they haven't, like, gotten in touch for the actual interview. So I'm gonna talk to the professor to be like, hey, like, we're trying, but, like, we're getting, like, nowhere with the interview. To be like, hey, King, like, what do we do? Like, we're trying. But yeah. Maybe I'll just call. I'll probably just end up calling this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be chill. I think that's everything. Low-key a little. I think that's everything. Continues to talk. But a little worried about this chem unit because it's acid-base reactions. But I am getting better at recognizing, like, what's an acid, what's a base in the chemical reaction. Like, I feel like I'm starting to understand it a little better. I got all the practice questions right. I got half the practice sheet right. I haven't done the other half. But in my brain, that's all of them right, because out of all the ones I attempted, I got them right. And I try to do the practice sheets without my notes to just see how much is just like recall, to see kind of where I am in like my gaps, in the holes in the knowledge. But yeah, not excited to read those notes because it's just gonna be like each chapter is probably gonna take me like at least an hour, and I have to go through like 4. Damn. That's fine. I think the homework's supposed to be short though. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. My nails are dry. I'm probably gonna call it there then. But yeah. Alright, Cassie. I will see you later. Bye.